What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Listen, when you get a good trilogy going, you want to keep the ball rolling. It's only right, man. This is the times we living in, man. It's like franchises. What can we do to bring people in where they already familiar with the territory? Now, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and something else of the Planet of the Apes were all good. In my opinion, I feel like they were 3-0. I enjoyed them. I got attached to Caesar and them and his buddies. You know what I mean? I was rooting for the apes. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of humans. Humans do suck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're messing up the planet. I feel like we're going to be responsible for our own demise. I feel like maybe the apes should come in and just be like, all right, man, chill. And then we come back and regroup. And then maybe we can coexist without throwing apes in the zoo. I don't know. But that's just me. And I know y'all going to look at me like, man, you just simping for the apes, man. You're pandering to the ape viewers that you got. That's probably what y'all going to say. He's like, Tony just want to cater to his ape fans. I know how y'all think. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a new joint. So now Caesar and them are gone. Caesar then passed away. So we're generations into the future. Humans are pretty much, they've downgraded to like non-verbal. They just out here just on the savagery tip. The story centers around Noah, who is part of a tribe that raises birds to, they got the birds hunting and doing different things, scouting and stuff like that. So that's their tribe. That's what they do. They bring the birds up, the big eagles, if you will. And Noah is about to do his rite of passage to become a man, if you will. And he went and captured his own eagle egg so he can raise and train himself. That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Him and his buddies, they just out here living life and, just trying to come up, man. A coming of age story. You know what I'm saying? His father is like a high chief within the clan. What ends up happening is they come across this other clan that has electric weapons. So now they can stun you up. You know what I'm saying? It's big. Oh, you can stun us? We ain't ready for that type of weaponry. They encounter this because some of the humans ended up trying to steal, Noah's eggs and stuff, and he ends up cracking the egg, so he ends up trying to find the human, and he comes across like a little massacre right there, because the clan that's out there with their leader Proximus Caesar is out there trying to just absorb and kidnap other clans so he can put them to work, so he can figure out what's in this old human bunker. He feels like whatever's in there will give him the equipment or the technology or the weapons he needs to truly reign supreme. And so he's just out here capturing clans. Once Noah's clan gets captured, he goes on a quest to try to, get his family back, in a sense. That's essentially what it's all about. He befriends one of the humans, and I forget what her name is, but he's just like, let me help this woman out. And he befriends another orangutan who's not as affiliated with the clan. He's just like, yo, man, you don't know about Caesar from back in the day? You don't know about Caesar? Because I got the books going, because he's the curator of books and knowledge and stuff like that. And so this clan has no knowledge about, Caesar from back in the day, the one that, said no. Remember he said no? And that was a big deal. He had on the little Wrangler jeans, and he was like, no. All right? No. Because once you say no, that's when you start talking. You start yapping. After you get your first no off, the gloves are off. You talking after that. You like, no! And as a matter of fact, I'd like to interject, if you will, how I don't like how the apes are being treated. Wouldn't you agree, orangutan? No! I mean, yes, I would agree. And then they start chopping it up, and then they on talk shows. But they going through all of this, and so their goal is to, everybody wants to get in that bunker, and the girl's like, yo, I know a way to get up in that bunker. And so pretty much without spoiling anything, that's essentially what this movie is about. And I miss Caesar and them. Like, this movie's good. It's an interesting tale. I like how we're still in that universe, because this universe is interesting to me. But I miss Caesar and them, man. I grew up with Caesar. I didn't grow up with him, but you know, 3 movies in, I feel like Caesar was my guy. The orangutan with the wide face orangutan. I loved him. They got the little pancake face. I was like, yo, do they realize they look cool as shit with the? Yeah, so I wasn't as connected as I was with the other 3 films. So that kind of took me out of it. It's still an interesting story, and I like where it's headed, but I just didn't truly connect with Noah and his tribe. Proxima Caesar, he was interesting. He was an interesting character for sure. Interesting villain, if you will. You know, the special effects are still good. The motion, whatever they use for the technology for the actors and the apes is still impressive. Like, you just really just immerse yourself in, like, yo, these apes are really out here talking and communicating. I miss Andy Serkis though. I feel like Andy Serkis is just an underrated actor in general. Whether we're looking at him as himself or he's playing, like, whether it be Gollum or Caesar or Kong, he's been so many like dope non-human characters that he's like one of my favorite actors. I feel like he's one of the most underrated actors as well. So I miss his presence as well. But overall, I mean, it was cool. You know, but forget all that. You want to know a smooth jazz review of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I'm giving about 3 saxophones out of 5. It was cool, but it just wasn't the crew. And like the new characters just didn't really hit me in the soul like the other ones did. So that's what this Apes movie was missing. It was that connection right there. I feel like the storyline was solid enough. It was something about this new crop that I was just like, they cool, they nice and all, but they're not. No! I need a Noah in them. Even though his name is Noah, they didn't dive into that no. And I miss apes and jeans, man. Remember when Caesar had them jeans on and the other apes was like, you think you better than us because you got jeans on. I miss that energy right there. All right, peeps, that's my review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. How do you like the franchise, too? I was never a fan of the original, mainly because I never just watched them. Like, I didn't like how they looked on TV. I was like, man, I don't like the way they looked. And then when Tim Burton did his Planet of the Apes movie, I didn't like that either, but they looked amazing. I was just like, yo, they look like real apes now. Because they was looking weird. Well, the Helena Bonham Carter ape kind of looked too much like Michael Jackson. It was a weird visual. I was like, what is this? The Rise of the Planet of the Apes trilogy, that was just perfection. And so I just missed the old squad, man. But let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. I have it as the weakest of the 4, but it's not terrible. I still feel like it's worth watching if you like the franchise. Well, y'all let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.